Hey everybody, it's Lucas Mattiello and I'm back for part 4 in our 6-part series of how to be comfortable on any stage and communicate with confidence. So today we're going to address how do you start strong. It is so critical because we've done all the pre-game work now. So we have our reasons for being there, we've rehearsed it, we've addressed the pre-talk nerves, but now we got to deliver. And you only have one chance to make a first impression, so you have to make sure it starts strong. I don't say this to put pressure on you, but I say this just to reinforce that it's very important, because once the audience has an impression of you, it is very difficult to change their mind because people get set in their ways. So how do you start strong? Okay, we are gonna go into story time. Story time. I know this might sound off the wall, but it's absolutely true. Telling a story is so easy because you get wrapped up in it yourself. And this is the key, because telling a story that you know and that you really resonate with, it requires a very small amount of brain power. You get caught up in it. I mean, just recall some of your greatest achievements right now. Think back to something that you did that you're like, hey, that was awesome. I'm sure it takes no effort for you to say it. You just start going in and go through the motions. This is how you want to start your presentation. So start with a scenario, a relevant fact, a story that relates to your presentation, anything that makes it easy to start strong. Because the beginning, it's critical for your own confidence. You see, when we start, that's where all the questions are. We discussed anticipatory anxiety, and that's when you're thinking up all these worst case scenarios. Well, now it's very black and white. There's no gray area of, am I going to screw up? Am I not going to screw up? All this talk that's going on. It's literally, you've done a good job or you haven't. And this is where you see many presenters, 2-3 minutes into a presentation, they kind of ground themselves and they think, yeah, I got this. And they settle into their groove and they start becoming comfortable on stage. Now, what this is that they've convinced themselves, because now they're like, okay, I'm doing well. The audience is engaging with me here. I've started off really well, I'm starting strong, and I'm confident that I can deliver this, that I can actually do this. So this is critical, because by not focusing on a bunch of small points that you have to remember and really kind of going through this internal voices that come up and these negative thoughts and all that crap, you want to focus on, let me tell a story that I know. And once you ground yourself in that, it's going to kickstart this whole confidence process, because you're going to go, look, I'm going to start off with the story about me achieving this goal. Roll right through it. Next thing you know, you're 2 minutes in, you're like, oh, I nailed it. Let's keep it going. And this is going to increase your engagement and get the audience on your side, because the confidence that you put out there is what the audience reacts to. You want to put out the most self-assured and confident expert status that you can. Know your material and put it out there, and the audience will respect you. So this is the key. Always start strong, so begin with a rehearsed beginning. A story, a relevant fact, a quote, something that you know very well, and from there start strong and the rest will fall into place.